talk about why people get into personal development, professional development, come to coaches, mentors. Why do they do that? Why do they go to seminars? Why do they read the books and listen to the CDs and the tapes and watch the videos or the DVDs? Why do people do that? It's really simple. Why they do it is because they feel like their life is out of control. They feel out of control. And the belief is, if I could just get myself back in control, then I'd be happier. I'd be more successful. My relationships would be better. Life would be better. Everything would be better. My health, the wealth, all that stuff would just be so much better if I could just get it back into control. The problem is they don't know how to get back into control. They're out of control. They don't even know how they got out of control. And here it is, they want to get back in control, and they just don't know how to do that. Here's what I'd like you to think of. Being in control does not mean controlling other people, does not mean manipulating them, lying to them, deceiving them, tricks and, all that kind of stuff. That has nothing to do with being in control. Being in control means being in control of yourself, your time, your focus, your energy, your choices, what you do, when you do it, how you do it. That's what really being in control is really all about. And when you take a look at it that way, it's a little bit like driving a car. In order to be in control of the car, where do you have to be? Well, in the driver's seat. Okay, it makes sense, so that you're behind the steering wheel, securely, safely ensconced there in the driver's seat, so that you can work the gear shift, so that you can push on the gas pedal, the brake pedal, so that you can, the signals, so that you have access to the control of the car. Well, that's what it's like. To be in control means that you're in the right seat, in the right place, knowing what to do and how to do it at the right times, to go forwards, to go backwards, to turn left, to go right, to speed up, to slow down, to turn around. That's being in control. Now, the problem with that is, for most people, is they're not in the driver's seat. Where are they? Well, they may be in the passenger seat. That's a lot of people in the passenger seat, kind of let somebody else take control. But a lot of people are also just in the back seat. In the back seat, asleep. That's where they're in the, and they go, what's going on with that? I'm in the back seat. Well, how do you know if somebody's in the back seat? Well, obviously, if they're in control, they're taking responsibility. If somebody else, if they're in the passenger seat, they're saying, well, they're having me do this. They're telling me what to do, so I'm just going along for the ride. Well, that's interesting. It's your life, and you're going along for the ride. That's interesting. Okay. Now, if you're in the back seat, you're in the back seat asleep. You're out. You're unconscious. You're unaware. You don't know what's going on. But the funny thing about it is, the car is still going. It is still turned on. It is still in gear. It is moving ahead. That's where people get in all these dramas. Just look what happened to me, and that's happened to me, and look what these people did to me, and blah, blah, blah. Drama. Anybody that you see who is in drama, whether it's yourself or somebody that you know well, or just whomever it may be, all this drama, they are out of control. They are in the back seat, asleep, unconscious, not taking any responsibility, no clue as to what's going on and what they're doing to cause it. That's the deal here. So it's about getting back into the driver's seat, getting back in control. This is what it's all about. Again, you'll find a paper there on our website page, take you through this information, a little bit of exercise work there to do. Let's get back in control, friends. Let's get back in the driver's seat. Let's take command of our lives, and let's go out there and make it happen. This is Michael Bailey. All the best to you.